It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. We are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Pass caught by takedown. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. It will be a first down, Texans.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud completes it quick. Near the sideline at the 30, still going. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right. 18.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Here we go.
Montgomery. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
All right. Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Goes all around him, and down he goes. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
18. What's that? 11.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
So that's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, 130, 180.
One of the tight ends motions right. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Baker now from the gun. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Mayfield to throw for it. This is Sutton working the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They give up the middle to Harvey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This was certainly a call mixed into the game plan this early to try and start the guessing game defensively. Just another wrinkle for that group to deal with.
Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
What's up?
Third down run by Dobbins. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Quick throw finds him out right. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Texans to the line. First and 10.
Oh, hey. 18. What's up?
It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is ahead for about 5. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On the give, it's Brooks. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 11, 18. What's up?
Throwing is Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
48-yard line.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
Here's Stroud now. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. First and 10 from the 32. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Second down now. They need 7. Harvey once more. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
First down, Broncos.
First and 10 from the 43. here with Harvey. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday night primetime on the other side. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Going for the first with Dobbins. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, here's Baker. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. From the gun, Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Dobbins trying the right side. Gets it to the 15. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Hey, south. Now, what's what?
First down throw by Stroud. He's loaded another one up. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos get it back after making their 3rd first half interception. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
180.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. They connect on the trick play. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's set out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
180. Watch out.
Still has some space inside the 35. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
9-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. The kick by Lutz is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
What's that? 18. What's that?
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Mayfield now from the gun. Mims with the grab. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Quick throw into the hands of Ingram. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The line and set. Here we go. First down. Working inside the red zone. Throws caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. It's Harvey straight ahead. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this as 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180, 1touch.
The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Kate, I think we're seeing the exact same thing. That look of exasperation on the coach's face. You can't afford to take a loss like that, especially on calls that normally work.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Keep it in on the grounds here. And Montgomery. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go, here we go.
Sign quarterback run here. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st down, Stroud. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And a couple of teammates combined in there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
On the quick, right? 18.
To the air, Stroud. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
18. What's that?
Stroud now on 4th down. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up, Brandon Jones. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
180. Start.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
A playoff victory. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He finds his back, Harvey. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. But nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. We'll get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
1st down.
Get to Harvey here from the pistol. And that carry on, that's one on the plunge up the gut.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
To throw, Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
180.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs from 37. 1st and 10, it's Harvey. And 2nd down is going to be a bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Mayfield set to pass. And they'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. take him down right along the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to be first down Denver.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Giving this to Harvey. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play was at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 18-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Broncos with a 10-point advantage. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going to pass it here. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
15 yards on the play. That's good. Broncos.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. He pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. McLaughlin. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. Mayfield with a blitz coming. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jalen Reed with the INT. And the Texans take possession in the shadow of their own end zone. They're at the 4-yard line.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Wow, what's that? 18. What's up?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10.
18. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
2nd and 17.
11.
At the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are...
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop paper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as the fire.